Good morning, everyone. Early Saturday morning. It's about 6:30 here now. 6:30 a.m. I've been up for a bit. Big day ahead of us. Ahead of me, anyway. Gotta get my updated pictures in, and fool around. Maybe make a little video. Gotta get trained legs, and most importantly today, gotta tune in to the 2021 Arnold Classic in Ohio. This is going to be, I think, just a really exciting show. The favorite is out, William Bonac, and there's a bunch of young guys all coming for that title, and they're all so close that any of the maybe 5 or 6 people could win on any given day. So, and it's going to be really, really fun, and especially these days, it's way better being a fan of bodybuilding these days. Rather than, I first started years ago, just going by magazines. A lot of their articles, they didn't even write themselves, and just sign their name to it. And one article 1 month would read something, one thing, and next month would be another. And, and they were all kind of controlled, couldn't say too much. But now, they're so transparent. You go on YouTube and you see these podcasts like Fluid Abadad. He's got like four guys on there that's going to Olympia, and you actually get to know them. You know how they train. You know how they think. Like it seems like they're your friend at the end of the day. So you're rooting for your buddy in a way. In your mind, you get to know them pretty well. So my favorite bodybuilder is Ian Valliere, Canadian. He's I like his attitude, his honesty, and that's more than his physique. I like that about him. Gets him in trouble the odd time, but I really admire those people that speak their mind, and people know exactly where they stand. There's no in between. Not trying to please people. Sometimes that whole bunch of different people that gets you in trouble, but he's not like that. He'll just tell you like it is. And Nick Walker, I think he's got a pretty strong chance of winning it. Ian's great, but I think his back might let him down. Where is in Nick's case, he's got one of the stronger backs out there, and I thought that was one of the reasons maybe Bonac would be able to beat him, because Bonac's back is crazy good. And then you got Akeem Williams, who's just an absolute monster. He's a favorite. Steve Kuklo, Sergio Olivier Jr. Anyway, I could go on and on, but anyway, I'm going to catch that show. I normally don't like to train anything, let alone legs in the morning, but I want to have the day to watch that. I got a couple other things to do, so I get up early, got my picks in, just ate, got my food in. Now do a little video here and drink my coffee and go to the gym, train some legs, come back, get that live stream going. But it's update Saturday, so I thought I'd throw a quick update in. Still 192. Pretty well looked the same as last week. Actually, I think I almost looked a little bit bigger this week, but that might be just me. But seems like the shoulders are popping a lot this morning, and everything's going good. Sent my pictures off to my buddy Neil Schofield, and so I won't make really any final decisions, but going forward is. But we got to talk, and I don't know if you guys know Neil. He's a lot like Ian Valliere, like you know exactly what's on his mind, friend or no friend. He'll tell me how I look. I really respect his eyes for bodybuilding. I've been to a number of shows with the guy, and I can make the calls in bodybuilding most of the time, no trouble, and classic and women's bodybuilding and stuff where you can see some real major differences. But Neil, he can go right from bikini right up to men's physique, and he can pick the winner. So I really respect his eye. I always have. So that's why I kind of chose to ask him to help me take a peek. And he's told me before, Al, he said sometimes you go too far trying to chase that leanness, and first thing you start looking a little bit more narrow than you are now. And he doesn't pull any punches. He says that's usually where I get beat, because I'm not as wide as some guys, so I got to keep that pop in my shoulders. So anyway, I sent them off. Neil's going to take a quick peek, I imagine, and he'll get back to me a little bit later. So yeah, everything looked good. I was pleased again. You know, probably in my mind, I might start cutting back really slowly right now because I don't want to waste this opportunity where I was lean. You know, I don't want to waste that opportunity and not get really ultra shredded. But at the same time, I want to keep this fullness, keep the size, because I've learned a lot. You know, sometimes bodybuilders like to brag or be a martyr, and I've been one of them. So you know, that's on me too. About how much they can suffer. But sometimes, you know, if you suffer too much, you're going to pay a price. That price is going to be what we all really work hard for, and that's muscle. At the end of the day, open bodybuilding is about two things, mainly. I mean, there's symmetry and aesthetics, but that's really even more important in classic. But it's about muscle and conditioning. So, you know, I ain't got a ton of muscle, so I gotta keep every little scrap I got. But at the same time, I still realize the importance of being conditioned. I gotta be the most conditioned guy in that class and keep my muscle. So that's gonna be the focus this time. And just for, I'm not gonna put all my pics up from this morning, but I'm always comparing myself to previous versions of myself. You know, I'm putting little collages together, and I did that this morning. I put one up of how I looked this morning at 192 pounds, and then I put one next to it. It was a week before the Gladiator, entering the peak week. I weighed 181, and I think even we started depleting after that, and I got down to 177. So, you know, I don't have a picture, but I would have looked even a bit more depleted than I look at this picture. So anyway, just I'll put this comparison up, see if you can see the difference between this morning at 192, and that'll be on your right, and then on the left will be 1 week out from the Gladiators at 181, and just take a peek and see if you can see a whole lot of difference. Anyway, in my eyes, I look way better at this weight, 192, and not a whole lot of difference in leanness. I don't think it's enough to justify the obvious loss of muscle size on the left. And even my waist looks wider on the left. It must be because my top is a little bit bigger now. And I forgot I almost looked like I'm sickly. And I remember that prep. All through it, I never felt like wearing a tank top at a gym. I never felt like I had a good pump on or anything like that. I just was feeling flat all the time. And I think you see that in that picture. So, just something to watch out for. You know, you have to be conditioned. You have to be super conditioned. But don't put the blinders on and just chase that conditioning so hard to get that little one extra line out in your glute that you suffer what the show is really about, and that's, you know, it's a muscle show, right? Chris Aceto says that it's a muscle show and conditioning. So I even find I have a better X frame, just a healthier look on the right, and I don't see a heck of a lot of difference in leanness, and that was only 1 week out from the Gladiator show, so I think I'm sitting in a pretty good spot. I'm not saying that in 7 weeks it'll be any different, but I'm going to try, and I think we're on the right track, so I'm pretty excited about that. I think, talked to Neil, like I said, I might maybe add 3 20-minute morning sessions of cardio. And it's not because I believe in fasted cardio, which I don't, because I don't think, I think you have to have energy to put the effort in cardio to burn calories. So if you get up in the morning, you're half groggy and you're just barely going at a snail's pace, you can't burn many calories anyway. But I mean, if you get some food in you a little bit later on, you know, you can walk a little faster, put a little more effort into your calorie burning. So that's kind of how I look at it. But I don't mind. 20 minutes, that's not bad in the morning. I'll get up, I'll get some EAs in me, and just go for a quick 20-minute walk on the treadmill. And that'll burn, you know, a couple hundred calories probably over an extra hour a week. And then I might drop a couple little things off my diet. But we'll see. I'm going to talk it over with Dio. Maybe still thinks we can pull off a little bit later. And you gotta trust someone. I trust Dio. anyway, that's all for today. I want to get at it, get over there, train my legs, get back, do a couple of things around here, get settled in, and you know, we're all bodybuilding fans. Go watch that Arnold Classic, and it's 7 weeks, not to forget, 7 weeks out from the Flex Lewis Classic. You can register now, so if you're an athlete, go register. Won't be long, the tickets will be on sale. When they're on sale, I'm sure Heather will announce it. Go pants on them. I pretty near missed out on my wife's tickets to the Gladiator show last week just by thinking I could wait till I got home at night. I'm glad I didn't. I would have missed, and I was on the first day. So get your tickets and register and book your tanning and all the kind of stuff. Get ready. It's going to be an awesome show. Flex is going to be there. And just a little quick story. Another reason I want to do the Flex is I always like to keep my promises. And not that he would ever remember this. He doesn't even know who I am. But I remember it. The last Flex, I went to get a picture with him, and I think it was John De La Rosa. And anyway, you know, say what nice people say. So, oh, you're in great shape, nice my age, and all that stuff. He said, how come you're not competing? And anyway, the conversation went, and I said, I'll compete at your next show. So I promised Flex I would compete. So he doesn't remember it, but I do. So that's another reason I always have in my back mind I want to do this show. So anyway, see you on the next video, and enjoy your Saturday, and watch that Arnold Classic. We're bodybuilding fans. It's going to be awesome. And if you like the video, subscribe and comment and do all that kind of stuff. Have a great weekend, guys.